Hi guys, it's Cindy Leach, your polymer clay tutor, and we are in Spokane, and we are with Karen Cowger. You might know her as Karen K. And we are sitting at a table with some gorgeous flowers. Hi,
Thanks.
Karen.
Hi.
Now, first tell me how she's got a huge project here with just all kinds of different flowers that are gorgeous. We'll show you in a second. But how did you get started with this crazy project here?
I made a bouquet for my mother. Actually, you started it. It was our little dogwoods that you started, and I decided I really wanted to do it. And so I made a bouquet for my mom and put all different kinds of flowers because of the Wilton set you told us to get. And I just started making flowers, and someone saw them and really liked them.
So she's got a really neat project she's working on now with just every kind of flower you can imagine. And we'll have to show some of them. Why don't we just sort of start on one end here? Okay. And we'll show you here. These are your apple blossoms, right?
Apple blossoms, yes.
Oh, they're just stunning. You guys cannot believe how real these look. She's got beautiful, the coloring is beautiful, and you've got a really good sense of what nature is all about.
We try to look at the flowers first and then really make them to look like what they're supposed to, rather than just my silly concept of what it might be.
Yeah, because like what she's done, and this is what I try to get across in the tutorials, is she's got the movement there. These aren't just sort of stiff sitting out there perfectly, like you've cut them out of paper. There's movement to them. The edges are beautiful and frilly, and you'll see that in all of the work. There's a bit of movement, and it's not perfect. Like the edges sometimes are a little bit ruffled, or none of them are perfectly even.
They aren't perfect, and sometimes when you're trying to ruffle them, you tear away a little bit, and I think that adds to it.
Yeah, I agree, and I think sometimes people are trying to make them all exactly the same, and I think that's where you lose your natural look to them. Now she's got, just show us what all the different things you've got.
These are Black-Eyed Susans.
Oh, yeah. Now those are Echinacea too, right? Is the Black-Eyed Susan, I don't know. The purple ones are in the same family, I think.
Echinacea?
Aren't they? I don't know.
I'll have to look that up. We have Indian paintbrush.
Oh, look at the color. You did that with alcohol inks?
It is alcohol inks. And the little lily things, just like we did on the
on the
clover.
Oh, on the clover.
They're
similar to the
little tiny calla lilies on each one.
And she's wired each one, and you'll see that throughout all these different pieces here. And what else have you got?
Let's see. I think we did these on a tutorial.
Yes, the forget-me-nots.
Thank you, I forgot the name.
The forget-me. That's very appropriate to forget the forget-me-nots. You see that, Doug? Okay, and what else have we got here? I have to show you the clovers.
Oh, yeah.
She was in a panic because she had to make some clovers, and I grew up laying in the grass, pulling out the little flower petals and sucking on them for the sweet nectar, and I just knew exactly how to help her figure these ones out. So you can thank Karen for inspiring the clover. They turned out beautiful.
They're a little darker than yours, but I'm used to the white ones, so
yeah. Well, there's lots of different variety in those colors. So she's got also some pine cones here that she's done. Great big beautiful pine cones. And you've even extruded some pine needles.
Yep.
Which is just stunning. Another great touch that she's done, and you've probably taken this from your floral type projects, is she's used some real twigs in amongst the project itself. And that's important when you're working with stuff to bring in other natural materials, and it'll make this look less plasticky, if you know what I mean. I do that a lot in the jewelry and the necklaces. I'll bring in real stones so that the piece looks more real rather than plastic. And your pieces don't look plasticky at all. They're beautiful.
Yeah. Some of them do.
Well, oh yeah, this one she feels looks very plasticky. And I'm sure a lot of you would love to consider this a cast off. So it's just beautiful.
This one's a throwaway.
She can throw it in my direction. It's pretty beautiful. It looked great in my hair. Also, we've got some, what are these?
Those are called yellow jessamine.
like
They're a southern flower.
jessamine, like jasmine?
It's not jasmine. It's jessamine, which I don't know, one of the state flowers from down south.
Oh, wow. They have a bit of a honeysuckle kind of look to them, the flower shape. Oh, you've got some lady slippers there too, I see.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my gosh, you guys, this is amazing.
Some of them aren't wrapped yet, so
she's got them on some wires.
The way they are.
Can you see that, Doug? Yeah, okay, good. Oh, and this, she says she hates them because they were too hard to make. But how could you hate something that looks as fabulous as this? It is lilac, of course, and you can almost smell them. They are so perfect.
150 little flowers on each one.
You're kidding me.
No, that's why I don't like them.
And you got 4 of these bud, or I guess, I don't know, flower heads.
Mm-hmm.
And then she's got here some incredible irises. Now, I know you may not be able to pick this up in the camera, but the dark purple leaves are canes. And she's added the stripes and stuff in the dark purple bottom petals. Oh, and I see some yellow fluff there. Is that flocking powder?
It is flocking powder.
Very good. It almost looks like, it looks exactly like the way that fluffy part is on the inside.
There is a little fuzzy part.
Yeah. Oh my goodness. Clever. Now, she's got something here. I keep forgetting what the name of it is because we don't have it in Canada, I don't think.
I think it's a desert flower, but it's a sago lily.
Sago lily?
They grow in Utah.
And so each of these petals, the inner tri-petals of the green there is a cane, and then the outer petals are cane as well. So she's got the patterns working out really well. She can consistently make them throughout the whole batch of flowers that way by using canes. It's brilliant. You learn all this from me? She's past me, by the way, as far as flowers go. Okay, now look at she's done here. These are columbines.
They are.
Now you said it took you a bit of figuring out.
I had to figure out how to do those. All the books and things that you look at don't tell you how to do any of these other kinds of flowers. Most of them are roses or things like that. But so that one took some time. But again, I can blame Cindy.
Well, I like it when there's bad instructions out on the web and out there because then I can teach it. Which I'm going to have to figure that one out. Now, let's see. We've got carnations. Yeah, I've made a few of these. They're neat. I'll have to do a tutorial on that. Getting all the little ruffly petals is really the trick to making this look really real. And they're all kind of folded together, aren't they?
The trick to making that really real, again, I took from one of your tutorials where you showed us to take the ball stylus and kind of tear at the top of the petals.
Yeah.
And that's what makes that look.
Yeah. I wonder how nature's pulling that one off. Now, this is really cool. You've got, these are rhododendrons. We have pretty much this exact rhododendron. Our flower petals our flowers are a little larger. But this almost looks exactly like ours right out in the front yard.
That's Washington State flower.
Washington State. Well,
of course I have to make those. You're in Washington.
Yes, and Washington has a pretty similar, except for here in Spokane, you're very dry out here compared to the way it is on the West Coast.
Absolutely.
Yeah, you've got a much more, I noticed a lot more pine trees, a lot less evergreens, a lot less cedar trees and that kind of stuff here. I
don't think we have any cedar.
Yeah, I didn't see that.
There must be some, but we don't have very many around.
So you've just got all kinds of, what is this again?
That's a magnolia.
Oh, right.
Southern magnolia.
Oh, isn't it just lovely? This one, Willow said right away when she saw the table, she said, oh my gosh, those are real, or something like that. Did you say that? Yeah, and that she's done a neat thing with the extrusions in the center of the flower. She's used a super fine one. Yeah, she had the little trick for that, but it would be hard to explain. It's really cool, though. I was thinking like a little garlic press would give you skinny enough ones, too, maybe, for that. Might.
Maybe
Maybe not.
Maybe. I don't know. I don't have a garlic press.
I do.
Do you?
But I don't use it. I use a different thing. Ooh, what are these?
Yucca flowers.
Oh, yucca. They're on that big spiky leaf
They
thingy.
They are. Yeah, you can't add leaves because it would take up the whole thing.
Right, your whole project would
Yeah.
be filled with yucca leaves.
Yucca leaves.
And then people would say, yuck.
Yeah.
Now, you have also done...
And
Oh,
the
what else?
sunflower.
Oh, the sunflower. Oh, Willow, why don't you hand that to me? You can do that gently. Well, this
They're a little stronger than you would think.
Yeah. I think that's a big thing to say because that she was just saying how much stronger it is. If you properly bake your polymer clay, like I tell you to, then you will get strong petals. And don't be so afraid to make them thin on the edges. Make them thin to go with. Otherwise, they're not going to look natural. I've seen a few, you guys, just hold back on that. I don't know if it's a fear of them breaking. But you make the edges too thick and then it looks really stiff and not very natural. So what she's done beautifully here is all the movement. There's ruffles all kind of in the petals. And the center is got, flocking powder again. She's got flocking powder. Looks like you've run a wire down the center. That you won't be able to see on camera. But there's wires down each petal. And you've just done a beautiful job on these.
Thank you.
So I'm so excited about what you've got here. You've got a few more things, and we better get going before it's an hour long.
One more.
Ooh, look at the rose. Isn't
And
it
this
beautiful?
one's for you.
Thank you. Oh, did you know when I went to grad, I had a broken... No, you wouldn't know this. I went to grad, and I had a broken ankle, anyways, I had crutches at grad, so I put the rose in my teeth when they handed it to me. And I went across the stage with my crutches and my rose in my teeth.
Oh, at graduation.
Yes,
you
I
mean.
grad. Yeah, at my graduation. So that just reminded me of that when I got here.
Okay. Well,
So
now you have a new
I've
one to
taken us
replace
off
it.
a new garden path. All right. I also want to show you quickly. She is a high production. If this didn't make you think she was a high production person, look at all these cool things. She's got a great big strand or a big stand of the Christmas spider. If you recognize that, she's packaged it all up neat. Oh, these aren't Christmas. Oh, they are.
Yes, they are.
Okay, and just miles of Christmas spiders. She is a high production girl. She's got drawers and drawers and drawers of beads and stuff. So if you guys don't have more stuff, you need to get to work. Get to work. All right, so we're about ready to wrap this one up. And I just love talking to you. It's so exciting to finally meet somebody I've been talking to for all these years.
I love it. I'm so glad you got to come. This is such an exciting thing for you guys to go on these road trips. You get to meet everybody.
It is, and if everyone does this wonderful stuff, I'm going to just not be able to sleep ever again.
Well, look what you started.
Oh, that's wonderful to hear. So we will see you next time, and bye for now.
Bye.
Bye.